And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Here's Trey Turner. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got it fouled for the play.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Bryce Harper. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Righty delivers. Popped up. Under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Trey Turner.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
This is Bryson's stop. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And ball 1.
It's a good take.
And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Nick Castellanos in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Phillies leave a couple. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back here with my pal Ziggy. Today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout-to-walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Justin Turner, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and now JT Realmuto. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
One and two now. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fourth on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Pickoff throw, back standing. He's in there safely. That one fouled off. No score here in the second. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
At the belt and fires. That one not close. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Realmuto on at first. Nobody out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Turner makes the grab, and there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. To Crawford for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied, 0-0. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Sam Haggerty. There's a strike. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
J.P. Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Chases that one out of the zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball left side. And now the 0-1. Slider misses outside. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. The count now 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Trey Turner at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Harper handling the duties at first, hitting third in the lineup, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The pitch. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first. They get the out on Arozarena. So up next, Luke Raley. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Ball one there. And a foul ball. Good eye in that spot. And there's the strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. On the ground, right side. Stop. Gathers and throws to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So now here's the DH, Ryan Bliss. That one missed.
That's the ball.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is foul back. And another ball.
2-1.
On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
And now the lefty. Fought off foul. 2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Strike 1.
0-1.
The M's with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one the other way. Stop. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple, still no score. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. In the air, right side. Raley gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's the ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
In the air, out towards right center. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Righty to the plate. That one way outside. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Back to the mound. It hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Phillies down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Suarez back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Hits the outside corner with that one.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Sam Haggerty. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That's inside. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now.
Base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Missed with a changeup. and it's 1-0.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set.
2-2.
And a curve misses outside. One down, bases empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
2 outs, bases empty. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. JT Realmuto steps in. And he deals. And that skips in the dirt.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Here's a 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move to the gap. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Gets it to first, and that's an out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 20, Luke.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the batting order turns over. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to first. Got him on the off-balance throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 1 and the Phillies nothing. Top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Toss to Turner, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Trey Turner, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Turner, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that one is inside. And 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, Phillies down a run. Tapped back up the middle. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Bryce Harper to the plate. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez snags it, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mariners 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Justin Turner. As the lefty gets to work. Just missed. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch is in there. Going 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. On the ground to first. And he picks it up in foul territory. Kicks and fires. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Raleigh stands in now and watches strike 1. Turner leads off first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed. They say you win.
2-1's the count.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 3-1.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ranger Suarez will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Ryan Kirkery taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Sit down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Mariners leave a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Back in Seattle, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman.
The wind to the pitch. Line to left. And now maybe extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Late swing fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the move.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Squeezes it, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Boom. In the box now. Take strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
That one just misses.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, down the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Liner, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. 1 away. And now Luke Raley.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Ryan Bliss. New pitcher now, Jeff Hoffman.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the slider just misses. 2 on, 1 out. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
1 home run shy of 200 for his career. This is again 5 in a row. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And the right-hander deals.
2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that one fouled off. Now all even up. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. That misses the zone. 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 2 and the Phillies. We go to the now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Gilbert into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The line to kick the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Raleigh gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Really great effort behind the plate to recover and complete that out at first. I mean, that ball got pretty far away from him, and he didn't have a ton of time to work with, especially with all that gear on. That's a tough play to pop up, get to the ball, and then fire a strike down to first with the runner going up the line. That's nice work right there.
Makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game call. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Carlos Estevez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Sam Haggerty, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Estevez, an all-star season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it, but that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's down. That's the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. Gilbert back to work. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert done for the night. Really solid performance out of him. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now here is Bryce Harper.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 32nd of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Bryson Stott. And that one fouled off.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. And a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The 0-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. In the air, right field. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first offering is not close. Wouldn't chase that time.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one misses. Full count now. JT Realmuto on deck for the Phils. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, then he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fly ball center field. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
Swing and he breaks his bat. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jorge Polanco. The right-hander back to work. And fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And he swings over the top there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Raley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a good eye there. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Castellanos ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We are tied 2-2. Gabe Spire comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with
Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Edmundo Sosa. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. Swings and misses. 1-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
At the plate, Johan Rojas.
0-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
1 out.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of the 10th. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Trey Turner with a chance now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one finds its way through. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the 9th with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, it was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up. Even the bat boy pretty hyped. And obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ball game.
And a strike in there.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And here in extra innings. Headed down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball and it's show. So coming into the game now on defense, Edmundo back to the new arm out of the bullpen, Matt Strong.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And he deals just off the inside edge.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball four, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. So now Turner in on that right side.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Slap the other way, foul. Two on, one out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. A high fly ball out to left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
You might trip, what's right up the edge. Yes, I